as well as household names at the 38th Annual People of the Year Awards next Saturday at 9:45. While now Kilkenny and Galway are up for the match.
If you can hear us.
Yes, and to all of you at home, a very warm welcome to Up for the Match, where we have a great audience, and you'll have to forgive at the start. I make apologies. Clearly, she's not neutral tonight. We have a bit of a maroon thing going on with
But you wore blue last year for Dublin.
That's because I've only one tie.
And I remember Michael Lester always wore the maroon sports jacket, didn't he, in the 80s?
Well, with respect, he wore it after the 80s, but that's... Michael's fashion faux pas, if he's watching, is another issue. Anyway, we're only joking. Ahead of tomorrow's big game, it's set for a great atmosphere and a great programme, because we have the mighty Cats of Kilkenny in it again.
And have I been waiting for a long time to say this? The tribesmen from my own county of Galway. You're very welcome. And of course, not forgetting Tipperary in the minor final.
No. And Dublin as well, obviously, in the minor final, because they're in it for the second time. And a strong representation from my own club, Coola, which makes us proud. We have 5 lads in that, which is great. So good luck to them and all of the Tipperary lads. Big day for all the men. Right.
Now, we have a great night's entertainment for you ahead. The best of fun, colour, ceol, agus crack, Jivan.
And we're also offering you that last chance to get hold of those precious match tickets and the customary limo in our special viewers competition, courtesy of our friends in Centra.
The limo is very important.
It is important.
So to get the party started with a song you'll all know and love, will you please welcome one of Galway's finest, the one and only Mike Denver.
Oh, Mike.
Well, I took a stroll down the old long walk of a day. Met a little girl and we stopped to talk on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I knew right then I'd be taking a whirl around the Salto prom with my Galway girl. Let's get all those hands together. Hey! We were halfway there when the rain came down of the day. She asked me up to her flat downtown on a fine soft day. And I asked you, friend, tell me, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? Well, I knew right then I'll be taking a whirl around the Salto prom with my Galway girl. All right, Tony. When I woke up, I was all alone. Day with a broken heart and a ticket home. I ask you now, tell me, what would you do if her hair was black and her eyes were blue? See, I've traveled all around, I've been all over this world. I ain't never seen nothing like a Galway girl.
Thank you, Mike Denver and Galway Girl. He's like a young Tony Keady, actually, but he was going great until up Galway at the end.
No, I thought that was the finishing touch that it needed. Des, you'd have to say we have some of the most loyal and passionate supporters with us here tonight.
We certainly do.
With Galway hoping to win the first All-Ireland since 1988. And Kilkenny, of course, going for 2 in a row.
Yeah, and it's been a great season, but the players who began training at the start of the year had one prize in their sights from the very start, and this is what it's all about. So presenting us with the Liam McCarthy Cup are 2 women who each have strong links with winning teams from the past.
Yes, indeed. Will you please welcome Galway's camogie captain Anne-Marie Hayes and Kilkenny's ear to the ground presenter on RTE, Helen Carroll.
Helen, you're too used to carrying it.
I know we don't get near too often.
Well, the first thing I'd like to say is I thought you'd be wearing a neutral colour today, Grania.
Absolutely
No,
not.
there's no chance of that.
No chance of that, Helen. I see you're not wearing neutral either, to be fair.
No.
No,
And a big
Amber.
yellow scarf
Yeah, I was
behind.
going to say, yeah.
Anne-Marie, what are your links to Galway hurling?
Well, the last time the McCarthy Cup came back to Galway, my uncle brought it back, and
It's Conor Hayes.
yeah, that's right, 2 years in a row, 87 and 88. So please God, another Galway man will be crossing the Shannon on Monday evening with the McCarthy Cup again, hopefully.
And you're dressed in the maroon and white
That's
as well,
right,
I see.
absolutely, yeah.
Outnumbered.
And of course, your late dad, Ted, was a great servant to Kilkenny hurling. Tell everybody
That's
about
right.
Ted.
He won 3 All-Irelands for Kilkenny, 63, 67 and 69. He was Texaco Hurler of the Year in 69. He hung his boots up the year I was born. I don't know whether there's any connection with that or not. And then he was County Secretary until he died in 95.
That must have meant bedlam in the week of All-Irelands in your house.
You know, I suppose in the weeks leading up, it was. But really all year round, it was very much a family commitment. I mean, one of my strongest childhood memories is looking out the back garden and just seeing the washing line full of Kilkenny jerseys. Because in those days, the County Secretary, well, not the County Secretary, the County Secretary's wife tended to wash the jerseys.
Yeah, I
Our
don't
washing
think that's
machine was
changed,
going
yeah.
constantly.
Yeah.
But no, it was. And queues outside the door looking for tickets all the time. But sure, he wouldn't have had it any other way, really.
Indeed. Anne-Marie, I'm sure it was much the same in your own family, but you played hurling rather than camogie when you were small, didn't you?
That's right. There was no camogie club in Kiltormer at the start, so I started off playing under-8s with the boys in Kiltormer until the camogie team developed, so that was a good start. And,
Well, it paid off because Galway Camogie has had a few very good years. You've missed out on the All-Ireland this year, though, sadly.
Absolutely, yeah. The last 5 years we've been in 2 semi-finals and 3 finals. Unfortunately, we've been on the losing side of all of those, but, you know, next year maybe is another year. It's hard to get over the disappointment of it, but when January comes, you seem to forget all that and you go hell for leather all again.
Well, it might be the only disappointment. You mightn't have any tomorrow. Well, look, it was great that you came along and brought our special guest, the Liam McCarthy Cup. Enjoy tomorrow. Thank you very much. Great to have you.
Ladies,
Thank you very much.
Well, whichever team lifts the Liam McCarthy Cup this year, they'll certainly have earned it. And the route to the Holy Grail is never an easy one, with no place in this year's championship for the faint-hearted.
hurling final. What about that for a mouth-watering prospect?
Well, that whets the appetite for tomorrow, doesn't it? And if you haven't got tickets, we've teamed up with Centra, the proud sponsor of the GAA Hurling Senior Championship, to give you a chance to win a VIP trip for two to this year's All-Ireland Hurling Final.
You'll be collected tomorrow from wherever you are in the country, doesn't matter how far from Croke Park, and brought there, where you receive tickets to the big game to soak up all the action. Plus, there's 2 nights stay in the 4-star Croke Park Hotel in Dublin, €3,000 spending money, and the limo ride home as well. For your chance to win the lot, answer this.
In which year did Galway last win the Liam McCarthy Cup? Was it 1988, 1998 or 2008? If you think you know the answer, call 15 16 71 22 33 or text the word match followed by your answer and name to our new number 57117. Viewers in Northern Ireland can also text to 57117 or call the number on screen. You must be over 18 to enter. Full details on RTE Airtel page 195. Lines close at 11 p.m. tonight, and the lucky winner will be announced towards the end of the show, and that's all thanks to our friends at Centra.
Now, we've got a lot to talk about, so to get us started, will you please welcome a man who might just have a tear in his eye if Galway win tomorrow, the voice of the West, Sean Bombidandach.
For a neutral view, we've one of Wexford's current hurling stars and budding pundit, Diarmuid Ling.
And the captain of the Irish boxing team at the Olympics and former Kilkenny under-21 hurler, Darren O'Neill.
Very welcome.
Very welcome.
Settle down, Sean. I only discovered this evening that you're Grania's next-door neighbour.
Next-door neighbour.
I heard the most scandalous stories about you, but we'll keep them they're between you and the local guard, who is Grania's father as well. Now, I know you backed the odd slow horse. Did you back Galway this year, honestly?
No, I didn't, no. And all the Galway people that will tell you that they fancied Galway to win the All-Ireland, they're telling lies. There's only one person, Sean Silk, the former Galway halfback, great. He's the only person in Galway that told me Galway will win the Leinster Championship. And that was it. Now he fancies them to win the All-Ireland. So, you know, they're all telling lies. Hindsight is brilliant, you know.
Pack of liars in Galway, said Sean Bombidandach.
Darren, we know you as an Olympic boxer now, and we've seen you perform over the last